What's up YouTube, it's Kitty Jean. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fluid art painting. That means that I'm basically just going to pour a bunch of paint on a canvas and hope for the best. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this, but I'm going to start step by step. So the first step is we're going to grab some plastic and cover our workspace because this is a really messy project. Wash it. I almost ate shit. Alright, so I've gotten the plastic laid out. It's beautiful. It's actually just a garbage sack that I cut up into a strip. But it works. Be resourceful. So the next step is you're gonna wanna gather up your supplies. So things that you need for this are obviously paint. So I just use stuff from like Joann's or Hobby Lobby, just basic acrylic paint. You can choose any colors that you want. Next thing you're gonna need, cups. I mix the paint with the pouring medium in a small cup, and then I mix them all together in a larger cup. The next thing is you're gonna need some sort of medium to pour into the paints so that it creates the look you want. With this, it's ideal for it to make some sort of cell. Then, to assist with that, you wanna use any kind of silicone-based lubricant. This happens to be a personal lubricant. You can also use the WD-40 or anything with silicone. So you want to mix these all together. So you mix them in a small cup. So 1 part this and 1 part paint. Lube. 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 Okay, so I have a whole bunch of cups full of paint. Now the next step is to pour all of these into this cup without mixing them. You don't mix these ones because you mix them with the medium but not each other. Once all the paint is in the cup, you're gonna wanna get a canvas or a tile or a piece of wood, whatever material you want to pour the paint onto. So instead of an actual canvas, I just use a panel. I find it easier to put cups under the canvas so that the paint can drip off the side. Then you want to get your whole cup, put your canvas on top, and flip the whole thing. Then you want to wait just a few minutes for all of the paint to drip down to the bottom.
It's a lot. Is that gonna overflow?
Yes, it will overflow. That's the point. All right, you guys ready to see? Let's pull this off and, oh God. Boom. All right, now the fun part. Grab it by the edges and roll it around. I want to see some of those other colors. All right, so during this part of the process, you're basically just trying to you want to try to expose as many of the colors as possible, and then you basically just kind of roll it back and forth until you're satisfied with how it looks. Mine went really muddy, so I probably won't be very satisfied with how it looks. One thing that you can do is go through with like a needle. I've got hair stuck to my face. Okay. Did I just get paint in my hair?
Yeah.
Anyways, the one thing you could do is you can go through and you can use a needle and you can pop all the bubbles. Mine ended up with a lot of bubbles, but it's okay. That's basically it. When you're using a canvas, one thing that you can do is if it doesn't cover the sides completely, you just kind of tap it on the side or smear it. This one is just a panel, so there's not really a side to take care of. See through here, these are called cells. The colors kind of make it look like a dragon scales. So those are called cells. That's the goal. We like those. They make it pretty. There's paint in my hair. Okay, well, if you do happen to get paint on your clothes, rubbing alcohol works. But you just dump it on there and let it sit for a second and then you scrub it out. It breaks up whatever is in the acrylic paint that makes it stick to your clothes. Look how pretty the inside of this cup is. So this is how you make a fluid pour art. It's also called dirty pour or fluid painting. It has many names and it's all the same thing. And I didn't say dirty porn. Get your mind out of the gutter. Dirty pour, dirty porn, dirty pour, as in pouring a glass of paint. So once you get all the paint on the canvas, you're gonna wanna just let it sit. It will probably take a long time to dry. You use a lot of paint on this. There's still hair in my face. Hands, unusable hands. Like anyone can do this. Kids can do this. You can set up an art day for your kids. For them, you might not want to use the acrylic paint or put them in like a paint smock. I feel like tempera paint would work just as well though. Is it rolling?
What?
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's alright.
You gotta tell me. You should like and subscribe so you can see more failed how-tos in the future.